so why would anyone outside of the engineering teams care about an LSAR? Why should they care about an LSAR and what it does?
Well, I care, but provisioning departments, as an example, they should care. It'll save them manpower. It'll help them purchase the correct spares and hold the correct quantities. It'll ensure that the spares that are held in storage are correctly inspected and at the correct intervals, meaning the reduction of spares being discarded because they haven't been maintained in storage properly or they've exceeded their shelf life. It'll also help with packaging requirements and the amount of space required to store the items. The LSAR not only holds the equipment dimensions, but also the packaging information, including dimensions and weights. It'll ensure the correct infrastructure is in place within the storage facility. So the facilities area in the LSAR contains data elements describing the infrastructure that's required. And not just for repair facilities, but for storage facilities as well. So, for example, do we need light, heat, electricity? If we need electricity, is it single phase, 3-phase, 110, 240, 415? Okay. Do we need pneumatic air? Do we need water? Or all those considerations when it comes to a facility. Having a well-populated LSAR with accurate data will help drive down costs, negating the need for data to be held in several different areas. So less cost, more profit.
Okay, so if I was a decision maker or a client, how would LSAR make my life easier? Yeah, for clients, decision makers and maintainers, how would it make their life easier?
Well, with regards to clients, most clients would have a direct access into the LSAR to be able to run their own reports. So this enables them to see the bigger picture for themselves, and they're not solely relying on written reports from the customer. They can see at first hand the spares, maintenance, reliability of the product that they're buying, maintainers. So using an LSAR to create an interactive electronic technical publication, like we were talking about earlier, that's a massive benefit to the customer, to the maintainer, sorry.
Okay.
There's a confidence that errors are massively reduced due to data sharing and the right once, use many philosophy we talked about. Each item that's going to be used as a spare, a consumable, a piece of support equipment, it has its part number, its NATO stock number, and all its other data entered into the LSAR once in one record. And that record is then used throughout the LSAR. In every location, the item appears in the breakdown structure, every maintenance task, and consequently, every maintenance and illustrated parts data module in the IETP. So just to give you a bit of context on the scale, a ship I previously worked on had over 19,000 maintenance data modules in the IETP. And that didn't even include the illustrated parts data modules, the IPCs, which were also generated from the LSAR. Decision makers, so they've got the confidence that they're utilising best practice to reduce the manpower spent gathering and populating, and that they're populating data, and that they're populating it into a single source rather than multiple databases. Obviously, a reduction in man hours leads to a reduction in costs.
That was a clip from the Briefing Room podcast, and you can watch the full episode here if you liked it. There it is. It should be a little box. Just get out of the way, and I'll let you click or use your finger if you're on your phone to click on it, or if you're on a TV, you can somehow navigate on the controller to get to it. Or if you're on a laptop, you can just move your mouse right up there.